Under the burning sun of a forgotten desert, a young archaeologist named Amelia Trent wiped the dust from her face and stared at the horizon. She had traveled halfway across the world chasing legends of an ancient city buried beneath the sands, a place whispered to hold the heart of time, a jewel said to control destiny itself. For years, Amelia had followed fragments of maps, faded carvings, and forgotten songs. Most scholars laughed at her obsession. But now, as her shovel hit something solid beneath the dunes, she knew the laughter was about to end. The team gathered as a faint metallic sound echoed. Together they brushed away the golden sand, revealing a slab of black stone carved with strange spirals and foreign script. When sunlight struck its surface, the patterns seemed to move like living veins. "It's older than any known civilization," Amelia whispered, heart racing. Nearby, her assistant Leo recorded every moment, his camera trembling with excitement. That night, the wind howled over the excavation camp. Amelia couldn't sleep. The stone pulsed faintly, as if calling to her. She dreamed of towers made of crystal and streets glowing blue in the dark. A voice whispered in an unknown language, soft, rhythmic, ancient. When she awoke, her tent was shaking, and the ground beneath her hummed with vibration. Something had awakened deep below. By dawn, the sandstorm had cleared. In its place stood an open cavity where the desert floor had collapsed, revealing stairs spiraling into the earth. Amelia and her team descended cautiously, lamps flickering against walls covered in murals of a lost civilization. Tall figures wearing masks of gold, holding stars in their palms. They called themselves the Keepers of Dawn, she murmured, reading an inscription. They believed the sun was alive. As they reached the bottom, a vast underground city unfolded before them, perfectly preserved, glowing faintly with blue light from crystal veins embedded in the stone. Air flowed gently through the tunnels, as if the city itself was breathing. Water trickled through silver channels that sang like flutes. "It's alive," Leo said quietly. Amelia nodded, mesmerized. The architecture defied explanation. Arches floated without support, and orbs of light hovered midair. At the city's center stood a temple wrapped in vines of silver metal. Inside, a giant sphere rotated slowly, covered in constellations. When Amelia touched it, images flashed before her eyes. Wars, floods, and the rise of kingdoms long forgotten. The heart of time wasn't a jewel. It was knowledge, a memory of humanity's past and future. But unlocking it came with a cost. The air grew cold, and from the shadows stepped figures made of light and dust. They spoke without sound, their eyes like mirrors reflecting her own face. "You have awakened the cycle," one of them said. "Will you continue it, or end it?" Amelia felt the weight of centuries pressing against her chest. Around her, the city's glow brightened, pulsing like a heartbeat. The spectral figures circled her, showing visions. Empires rising, collapsing, and rising again. "Every age believes it is the first," they whispered. "But the heart remembers all." Amelia realized the city was not simply a ruin. It was a living archive, designed to rebuild civilization after each fall. Humanity had risen and vanished many times, and this place was the seed of each rebirth. Leo's voice echoed faintly. Amelia, the entrance is collapsing. But she couldn't move. The sphere now floated above the altar, spinning faster, drawing her toward its light. She understood the truth. If she absorbed the heart's knowledge, she could guide the next age. But doing so meant becoming part of the city, another keeper in its endless cycle. Her hand trembled. "If I stay," she whispered, "the world will forget me, but remember everything else." She smiled faintly, placing her palm on the sphere. The chamber exploded in light. When Leo finally reached the surface, the desert was silent again. The excavation site had vanished, replaced by smooth golden sand. Only Amelia's notebook remained, open on the ground. On its final page, in her handwriting, were 5 words: "The city will breathe again." And so it did, somewhere beneath the endless dunes, waiting for the next curious soul to listen to the whisper of time.